Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group, and you are watching to the Market Watch review. Shares in Asia Pacific were mixed Tuesday, as data showed that Chinese manufacturing activity contracted once again in May. After hot inflation readings, European stocks fell slightly. This was in response to concerns about the pace and direction of monetary tightening by central banks. Mid-morning, the Pan-European Stoxx 600 fell 0.4%. U.S. stock futures fell slightly in premarket trade. The U.S. Treasury yield rebound lifted the dollar index from its one-month lows and allowed it to rise 0.2%. Spot gold lost 0.3% to $1.849.92 an ounce at 2:29 GMT. This is its largest monthly loss since September. After the EU partial ban on Russian oil prices rose on Tuesday. Asian Pacific market. China's factory activity declined at a slower rate in May due to COVID-19 curbs in key manufacturing hubs. However, movement controls continued their impact on production and demand. Japan dropped Tuesday's deadline for balancing its primary budget in its mid-year economic policy roadmap. This was in apparent response to growing demands for stimulus spending to help the economy recover from the pandemic. The US dollar jumped above the 127 level zone against the Japanese yen. A slightly corrected Australian dollar, but it still exists in a local uptrend. Market of Euro. Inflation in the Eurozone reached 8.1% in May. This was higher than expected and marks a seventh consecutive record-setting high. Soaring energy costs, as well as an increase in food and alcohol prices, drove the record annual consumer price rise. As part of the sixth round of sanctions against Moscow, EU leaders reached an agreement late Monday night to ban 90% of Russian crude oil by the end of the year. Euro is down, but sets record for highest monthly gain in a single year. According to Bank of England data, credit card borrowing in Britain increased at an annual rate of 3% last month, the highest since 2005. This could be due to a tightening of living costs, Bank of England data suggests on Tuesday. Sterling stood at $1.263 and was set for 0.5% monthly gains versus the dollar. This is its first monthly increase since 2022. Market of America. U.S. Inflation was more than 3 times that of the 2% goal. Fed Governor Christopher Waller advocated Monday 50 basis point rate increases until there is a substantial drop in inflation. The U.S. dollar has stabilized above the support level of 1.2650 and stopped falling. U.S. stock futures fell slightly in premarket trade. This was due to the momentum built on last week after Wall Street closed Monday for Memorial Day. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.